using the growth factor. Before having a look at percentages again, we're going to have a look at viruses and the way that they change over time. Let's say on the first day there was just one person infected, and then we doubled every day. So on the second day there'd be 2 people, on the third day there'd be 4, then 8, and then finally 16. Doubling each time makes it a geometric sequence as opposed to an arithmetic sequence. An arithmetic sequence increases or decreases by the same value. For instance, if you start at 7 and you add 2 each time, you get the numbers 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Or if you started at 20 and you took away 3 each time, you would end up with 20, 17, 14, 11, etc. A geometric sequence increases or decreases by the same multiple. So if you started at 2 and you multiply by 3 each time, you would end up with 2, 6, 18, 54. Or if you started at 100 and you halved each time, which is multiplying by 0.5, you end up with the numbers 100, 50, 25, 12.5. If we go back to our virus, which is doubling each day, effectively it is multiplying the previous day by 2. The common multiple in a geometric sequence is given a specific letter called R. This is called a growth factor. With a virus, an R value of 3 means that one person will infect 3 other people. But what does this have to do with money? Well, an R value of 3 in terms of money means that it will triple after a period of time. So the growth factor calculation is the same for both a virus and money. To work out R in finance, I'm going to use a couple of examples. The first one is an item that's been increased by 20%. So you already had 100% of the item, and now you're going to add on a further 20%. So you end up with 120%. We can turn that percentage into a fraction and then into a decimal. That decimal is the R value. In our next example, we're going to have an item that's been decreased by 30%. So this time we have 100% of the item, and then we got to take away 30%, and we end up with 70%. We can likewise turn that percentage into a fraction and then into a decimal, and that decimal ends up being the R value. To put what we've just learnt into formulas, for an increase, R is equal to 1 plus R over 100. For a decrease, R is equal to 1 minus R over 100. So that lowercase r is the percentage increase or decrease, whereas the capital R is the growth factor. Example 1. A $40 pencil set has been increased by 5%. What is the new price? To start off, we're going to find the R value, which is 1 plus 5 over 100, which is equal to 1.05. To calculate the new price, we take the old price, which was $40, and then multiply by this R value, which gives us $42. Now, although the question didn't ask for it, if you wanted to work out the increase in price, it would be 42 minus 40 is equal to $2. In other words, the new price minus the old price. Example 2. $70 headphones have been decreased by 25%. What is the new price? Again, we're going to start with the R value, but this time we're going to take away the 25%, which gives us 0.75, a value less than 1. The new price is going to equal the old price times this R value. So it's the same formula as before, which gives us $52.50. To work out the decrease, even though the question hasn't asked for it, would go the old price minus the new price to give us the decrease. So to recap those formulas, for an increase or decrease, the new price is equal to the original price times R. To work out an increase is equal to the new price minus the original price. To work out a decrease is the original price minus the new price. To recap, R is a multiple inner geometric sequence. It can be used to solve basic percentage problems, but its real power is that it is a concept that underpins more advanced financial problems, and you will see this in future videos. It can also be used in real-world applications like viruses. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Please leave a review and a comment. I am not a financial advisor. I'm an experienced maths teacher with a passion for teaching financial literacy. Please read the disclaimer.